It's day 3 and today is going to be a very long day. All the way here from Bridgetown to Zoutkloof, a whole 75 kilometers. Yes, it's less technical, but it's a long haul. We expect a little bit of northwester this afternoon, even a little bit of rain. Yes, it's more flat water, but as I've said, you know what, it's a long distance. Some of these guys are actually, if you think about it, paddling at 10 kilometers an hour, they're going to paddle the whole day. Today it's just one word, and that's fussbait. We can't say any more than fussbait. It's literally biting on your teeth. Just go and do it. Waiting for you guys at Zoutkloof later today.
The slower paddlers left in the early morning light first for the long third stage haul to Zoutkloof, and the Swartland rolled out ideal weather for another day on a full Berg River. By the time the leaders finished the hour or so paddle across Misverstand Dam in the early morning, the 4 men that have dominated the race, Hank McGregor, Jeremy Meyer, Tom Lovemore and Dave Evans, had formed a fast vanguard bunch with a few other paddlers like Dan Jacobs and Ant Lake. Once back on the full river, the 4 leaders took control again and powered away to cover the just less than 75 kilometers to Zoutkloof in just 5 hours and 23 minutes. It was a red letter day for Tom Lovemore as he bagged the stage win, just ahead of day 1 winner Meyer, race leader McGregor in third and gutsy Dave Evans just behind him. In the women's race, Christy Shrimpton's impressive charge towards what is looking increasingly like a notable maiden Berg title continued as she powered home to extend her huge lead over Bianca Bevitt, with Ansane Basson making up the women's podium.
Yeah, we actually worked together, did even pulls all the way to the finish, and the real dice is actually between Tom and Jeremy. I think it was a half a second in it yesterday, so yeah, I feel like I don't want to mess it up for them, so I'm trying to stay out of the mix, but still marking them so I don't lose any time. So I think tomorrow is going to be a fun day. The weather's going to definitely be against us. The winds are going to be up, it's going to be cold. The true Berg day. And I think there's going to be a lot of guys on survival mode, so it's going to be pretty tough to stay in the front. So but looking forward to it.
Yeah, I've always heard it's super tough and super long, and yeah, I guess I'm experiencing now. They weren't joking. Yeah, so yeah, it's a really challenging experience, and they said so. So it's good to come and do it and experience that.
Yeah, so looking at the conditions this morning, we were expecting quite a lot of wind, and it looked like the rain would come at 2. But we actually had the most incredible conditions for most of the day. The sun was out and we were really protected on the riverbed. Right towards the end, I think we got a little taste of what's in store for tomorrow. It's going to be brutal. I think we got a big storm on the way, lots of wind, rain, and I think it's truly going to be a day 4 to remember.
The 60-second Berg agenda resumes on Saturday morning for the 57 kilometers into the Carinus Bridge in the west coast town of Veldrift that marks the end of the Berg Odyssey.
Anything and everything can go wrong. You can lose a paddle, and if you don't have a proper extra paddle, then you're in trouble. Well, if you lose your boat, you're out. And you can't change your boat, you can't swap for another boat, then you're disqualified, first of all. A seat can break under you, so bear in mind that can happen. And then the other problem is blisters on your hands. You have to look at your intake of fluids and energy as well. You have to manage that as well. So you need a good second as well, and you have to think for yourself. Or if you can't think for yourself and you say, well, I'm just going to paddle, you need a good second that can look after you, that can kick your butt, that can motivate you, that can cry with you, that can laugh with you when you arrive in Veldrift.
It's a long day. You have to take it easy, but you have to keep up to the times that you have to do before the cut-off times. It's a long day.
No, to take the day on today, you start slowly, and then you'll be surprised how the pace gets even slower. And then you must make sure you got friends on a bunch, and keep friends all the way. And I believe the wind's going to pick up a little bit, and we'll deal with that when we get there.
Sure, I'm really nervous for today and tomorrow because I know that we have a cold front coming in. But yeah, so far it's been actually a lot of fun.
Sort of a family tradition, I think. My dad paddled and my cousin paddled, and now I do. Yeah, taking up the reins on behalf of the family. No, but I love paddling. I mean, it's wonderful. It's not just a race; it's a wonderful tradition. I mean, paddling through this wonderful countryside in the middle of winter. What more could you ask for?
It's proper paddling. It's a flat water. Yesterday was a bit tricky, so yeah, it's a proper paddling race. You sit down and paddle.
The guys that pitch up here, the guys that get up in the mornings at 4 o'clock, this is what time our day start. It's a different caliber, it's a different type of animal. It's people with different attitude, you know it. Those are the people who made this world go round. And those are the people who make a difference. And you know what, if you look at this morning's fleet, it was like young paddlers, old paddlers, they're all over, males, females. They're here, we need them. We need more of them in the future. We need more of them in the water and in politics and in sport and in everything we want to do.
39 Bergs. It's now my 39th. I started in 74 and I missed a couple, but I'm enjoying it. It's perfect, it's lovely.
Well, it makes you tough. It clears your head, and everything else in life comparatively seems very easy. Yeah. It's going to be very easy to go to work on Monday. It's not a challenge anymore. This is the real challenge.
Sure, that was fucking